Hello, everyone, and welcome to Positive Forward Motion. This is your host, Denise Scattergood. Each week, I cover topics in 8 minutes or less that are designed to empower, motivate, and inspire you to be your very best, both personally and professionally. You will also notice bonus episodes where I get the opportunity to interview folks who embody the Positive Forward Motion message. So be sure to hop on over and listen to those as well. I am excited you are here today. Today's topic is, will it matter? The time that we have on this earth really is all ours, and we do get to choose how to spend it. We can either invest our time or we can waste it. Because at every moment in every day, we are constantly making decisions, whether we are aware of them or not. And our life is a reflection of the decisions that we have made up until this point. Some decisions are small and have probably ended up being pretty irrelevant, and others have really had an impact on our lives. And today, my goal is to help you recognize what will matter and understand why it's important to pay attention so you'll have more success both personally and professionally. The first step in identifying what is important is to recognize what's not important. For example, have you ever stressed and worried about something so petty only to look back and laugh about it in a couple of days? And then the second step is to catch yourself when you might be shying away from the things that are really important and those big decisions that might need to be made. See, it's natural for us humans to shy away from the things that are hard. It's natural to want to take the easy route or to make the quick decisions first. And this can give us a false sense of accomplishment. So let me explain. Usually, the simple, easy, small decisions, the ones that we can spend so much time on, might not even matter so much. But it's the harder decisions, the ones that require our extra time and energy that matter. So, how do we determine which decisions are important and more meaningful? How do we know which decisions to focus on, the ones that are going to affect the achievement of our goals and add value to our personal and professional success and happiness? Well, today I'm going to give you a little trick that I use to help you decide what's important. And I just ask myself this one question: how will this choice matter in 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months, and 3 years from now? So let me repeat that. Just stop and ask yourself, how will this choice that I'm going to make or this decision matter in 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months, and 3 years from now? So let me give you a couple examples. Let's say your friends are pressuring you to do something like go out or hang out with a group of people that you're really not fond of, but you'd much rather stay home and study or go to the gym or hang out with your family, but you don't want to make your friends mad. Stop and ask yourself, is this really going to matter to my friends in 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months, or 3 years from now? It probably won't matter in 24 hours from now, but the good news is you get to choose to spend your time doing what makes you feel happy and fulfilled. Let's move on to a tough decision. Let's say you're offered a huge opportunity, but it's going to require you to turn your life completely upside down. Ask yourself how this decision will matter to you in 3 years. If you say yes, will you look back in excitement, proud that you took the chance no matter what the outcome is? Or if you say no, will you always regret not going for it? And will you wonder, I wonder what would have happened had I taken that opportunity? What we need to remember here that this is your life and these are your choices, and you need to invest in the most important person, and that's you. So take the time to stop and ask yourself, how will this matter to me 3 days from now, 3 weeks from now, 3 months from now, or 3 years from now? And I understand it's not always easy to identify and sort out what matters most. So let's take a look at 5 areas of our life that do matter most and give these the most attention. Number 1 is your health. Making good choices in the short term will absolutely have a huge impact in the long term. Number 2 is your relationships. The ones that matter most are your family and loved ones. Spending quality time with your loved ones, especially, let's say, your children, will always matter most in both the short and the long term. Let's say you're stressing because you need to clean your house, but your 3-year-old wants you to help him collect bugs in the backyard. Well, bugs might not be your favorite thing, but spending quality time with your child, well, that's going to matter most. Number 3, that's your reputation. How you choose to treat others, whether they're family, coworkers, or complete strangers, is a reflection of you, and it will matter. So here's a good question to ask yourself. Is what I'm about to say or do right now at this very moment going to make a positive difference? And if not, I'd suggest holding off, because too many times I have seen good relationships turn bad because of something that was said or done that could not be taken back. So choose kindness and compassion. It will matter in both the short and the long term. Number 4 is your finances. Making the right choices in the short term will absolutely have an impact on your long-term goals. So ask yourself, will it really matter if I purchase that expensive must-have item right now? Sometimes just holding off and waiting 3 days can make a huge difference. And number 5 is self. Self matters. You matter. Don't lose yourself in others. Be sure to identify and choose the people, activities, and things that add value to your life and make you happy. I hope this message helps you focus on the things that matter most. And remember, your past is in the past. It doesn't matter anymore unless you let it. The present time is now, and what you choose to do with it will matter to your future self. Thank you for listening in. Your opinion matters to me, so please remember to rate, review, and share this podcast. And as always, I am wishing you continued success and happiness, and remember to keep up the positive forward motion.